Page 7, El Caballero. Can't speak Spanish, but that's sort of what it is. Here they're talking about phrasing. I got all kinds of problems with phrasing in most of these books. It's confusing because first off, the symbol for phrasing is that curved line. It's the same symbol you have for slurs and ties. And some people consider a slur and a phrase to be the same thing. No difference. And I've always considered a phrase to be a musical sentence. And a phrase doesn't necessarily have to have that line over it or under it. It's just a musical sentence. The idea is a musical sentence. Because I tend to we think in sentences. I don't really have a lot more to say on phrasing. They've got these slurs over it, and that's legato. You play those notes connected. And you lift up a little bit after the slur. And a little bit of silence, and that's, in this case, it's the right hand. The left hand's going to stay legato pretty much throughout. So at the beginning in the right hand, you have a staccato, a wrist staccato, a sforzando, and this is like a really strong accent. Let them know you're here, and then a forte. That's not staccato, so it's 1, and then this little grace note, I'm going to play it almost together at the same time on the beat. It's loud. And what's the fingering here? It's 2, 3, 2, and 4 on the F. Reach down for the A. It falls under the fingers very nicely. But just connect them all. And then after that, of course you have to lift up because you have to move. And then we have that thing again. In the second line, we have this. Starting on the second measure, that phrase, they're calling a phrase here. Reach over to get the D. You're staying in this position. And the F's are all sharped because the accidentals apply for the measure, right? Third line is like the first line. Fourth line, let's go down and look at that. You have these. Come up on that. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. And those G sharps in the second measure, that's a G sharp too. Because again, the accidental applies to the measure. And then the last two measures, it's a triplet. 1 and a 2. It's a staccato on the top. 1, lift up. And then I recommend a 2-4 and then a 1-5. Connect them. And they're showing pedal on the last note. I see no point in that, so I'm not using any pedal in this at all. In the left hand, you have these broken chords. You're going to move around some, so just be aware you're moving around. Now, as far as the dynamics go, I've already talked about the beginnings. It's sforzando and it's loud, and that's the first 3 lines basically are the same way. Then in the last line, you're starting out soft. The first 2 measures are soft. It gives it a 2 feel. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, but it's actually in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's syncopated. And then the last 2 measures, you crescendo, back up to a loud, and then sforzando at the end. And with a bang. The staccato is in the right hand, not the left. So it's something. Animato is animated or quick, lively, fun. Here, how animated depends on how animated you feel. You get a little carried away with this animated thing. You have a speed limit of how fast you can go and control everything, and that's your animated pretty much.